Hello traders and welcome back to another video. So I hope you guys are staying safe in these crazy markets and we've had a lot of volatility in the past couple of weeks because kabhi Trump kuch bol deta hai and then we see markets reacting to that. And recently, a couple of days back, we also saw the taco trade taking place, which is full form for Trump always chickens out. So that has also happened because Trump ने पहले बोला था we'll put tariffs on Europe if they don't allow us to take Greenland. But then the Europe and the NATO chief and Trump did come to some kind of agreement. After which Trump ने बोला कि मतलब हम tariffs नहीं लगाएंगे. So that also happened. Plus, we've also had a lot of macroeconomic data. So we'll also be looking at that, and we'll see कि कैसे कैसे different assets react कर रहे हैं and to that data. And we'll also look at some of the positions that I have. So let's get right into the video. Before we get into this video, I just want to give a quick disclaimer कि जो भी मैं यहाँ पे आपको बता रहा हूँ that is not financial advice. मैं अपने पोर्टफोलियो में और अपने ट्रेडिंग अकाउंट में जो कर रहा हूँ that is all that I'm sharing here. And मैं किसी भी तरह से आपको इन्फ्लुएंस नहीं करना चाह रहा हूँ to buy or sell anything. After all, आपका पैसा है and to be very honest, आपको ऐसा करना भी नहीं चाहिए. You shouldn't listen to people online and make investment decisions. You should research and search for educational content so that you can work on your investment journey and hopefully improve in this space. So I just wanted to put a quick disclaimer out there that this is just educational content. With that being said, let's get into the video. So let's start with the Nikkei. अब नीके क्या है, जैसे इंडिया के लिए निफ्टी 50 है वैसे ही नीके जापान का इंडेक्स है एंड इसके अंदर टॉप 225 कंपनीज हैं ऑफ जापान. एंड मैंने इसमें रिसेंटली लॉन्ग ट्रेड लिया है. आई टुक द ट्रेड ऑन ट्यूसडे व्हेन वी सॉ दिस शार्प सेल साइड मूव एंड मैंने यहाँ पे जो ये 0.618 फिब लेवल है इसके सम आई वाज एक्सपेक्टिंग कि हम 0.5 से बाउंस करेंगे बट वी डिड नॉट डू दैट. हम एक्चुअली 0.618 तक आए एंड मेरा जो इनिशियल स्टॉप लॉस था इन द ट्रेड वाज दिस, बट आफ्टर वी ब्रोक थ्रू दिस हाई that is over here. This is the high that I'm talking about, this high. So after we broke through this, मतलब price broke through this, उसके बाद मैंने अपना जो stop loss है वो अभी के लिए trim कर दिया है to somewhere around here. And yeah, what I'm looking for in the Nikkei is I want price to continue higher and make higher highs and higher lows. आफ्टर दैट what I'll do is मैं अपना जो स्टॉप लॉस है उसको हायर ट्रेल करता रहूँगा बिलो मार्केट स्ट्रक्चर एंड दैट इज व्हाट माय प्लान इज. अब मैंने ये ट्रेड लिया क्यों इज बिकॉज जो रिसेंट मैक्रो इकोनॉमिक डेटा आया है दैट हैज़ बीन गुड फॉर जापान एंड मैं एक्चुअली उसी पे अपना एक एजुकेटेड गेस ले रहा हूँ. प्लस वी हैव अ स्ट्रॉन्ग अप ट्रेंड इन द नीके और टेक्निकल फैक्टर्स भी मतलब बुलिशनेस सजेस्ट कर रहे हैं एंड वी कैन सी कि हमारे पास क्लियर अप ट्रेंड है. वी मेड अ हाई हियर, देन वी मेड अ हायर हाई, हायर लो, हायर हाई एंड दिस इज पॉसिबली अ हायर लो. अब मैं इसको अभी ऑलरेडी हायर लो क्यों नहीं बोल रहा हूँ, बिकॉज वी हैवंट मेड अ हायर हाई येट. जब तक हम हायर हाई नहीं बना सकते बनाते तब तक वी कैन नॉट कॉल दिस अ हायर लो. सो वी कैन सी कि मतलब ट्रेंड तो ऊपर का ही है एंड so I'm waiting for market to give me higher prices so that I can trail my stop loss in profit. And this is what I'm trying to do in the Nikkei. So technical factors bullish हैं, fundamental factors bullish हैं, sentiment factors कैसे bullish है. अब sentiment like I've told you before, जब तक ये तीनों factors align नहीं होते हैं मैं trade place नहीं करता हूँ and इस case में तीनों ही bullish हैं. So I have a very strong conviction in this trade and so sentiment कैसे bullish है is because I've recently been tracking COT data. Now what COT data stands for is COT data basically ये होता है कि banks और hedge funds जो होते हैं they have to show what they're buying, they have to make their purchases or positions public. So in that we can see a large number of increase in long contracts and somewhat of a decrease in short contracts. So that is why I have Nikkei, because all of these factors are aligning for me right now in the Nikkei, and that is why I have this in my account. So enough about the Nikkei. Now let's move on. So coming to gold, gold looks very interesting, even though it is near all-time highs. Now, why am I saying this? See, honestly, after we saw the taco trade play out, which means Trump always chickens out. मतलब Trump पहले plan कर रहा था कि he will put tariffs on Europe, but after a meeting that he had with the NATO chief, he decided not to do that. And I thought कि because वो एक uncertainty over थी, we would see lower prices in gold. But it feels like कि इस rally के पीछे बहुत सारे factors हैं. One of which is yen carry trade. I've talked a lot about this concept in the past because मेरे को लगता है आने वाले 1-2 साल में this will be a very important concept and we'll probably see that play out in the financial markets. Now this is not a prediction. This is something that I think could happen, and that is why I'm keeping an eye on it. So yen carry trade is a factor that's keeping gold high. Then high US debt, that is another thing. Then rate cut expectations. So the main thing is that there is a lot fueling this rally जो गोल्ड में अभी हम देख पा रहे हैं, and we can see कि we've had this clear uptrend. And to be honest, इस market को now a lot of people come in and say कि इतना ऊपर आ गया, अब इससे ऊपर कितना ही जा पाएगा. But when it comes to precious metals or any chart that looks like this, you never know कि वो कहाँ जाके रुकेगा, because even though this doesn't really look overstretched, but even if you do argue कि नहीं ये overstretched है, इससे ऊपर कितना जाएगा, वो the thing is कि वो बहुत टाइम तक overstretched रह सकता है. It can stay overstretched for 2 to 3 years, and of course आप उतने टाइम तक अपना ट्रेड नहीं होल्ड कर पाओगे. So this is something I believe gold के पास बहुत सारे factors हैं जो ये rally fuel कर रहे हैं, like I said. And I'm keeping an eye on gold. If we do get any pullbacks, so I'll be a buyer in gold. But abhi ke liye I have no trades on this. And yeah, that is it for gold. Now let's move on. So dollar के अंदर जो मेरी bias थी वो सही निकली, because we can see कि dollar did end up rejecting from here and we are now making lower lows. एंड प्राइस एक्चुअली बहुत ज़्यादा स्ट्रेंथ के साथ नीचे जा रहा है. सो दैट इज़ अ वेरी गुड थिंग. एज फॉर माई ट्रेड्स इन NZD USD एंड ऑजी डॉलर, तो मैंने वो कल ही क्लोज कर दिए थे. लेट मी जस्ट क्विकली ओपन ऑजी डॉलर एंड मैंने अपना जो ये ट्रेड है, आई क्लोज दिस ट्रेड अराउंड हियर ओनली. इन हाइंडसाइट नाउ इट डज सीम लाइक कि मेरे को होल्ड कर लेना चाहिए था एंड इट वुड हैव केप्ट गोइंग हायर. But what usually happens is कि price supplier से reject करके and then it comes lower. मैं forex के अंदर honestly इतने time तक अपने trades नहीं hold करता हूँ. What I look for is a 1:2 or 1:3 risk to reward ratio, and I believe in taking profits quickly in forex or closing partially. So that is what I did here. मैंने यहाँ पे अपना trade completely close कर दिया. And as for my trade in New Zealand dollar के अंदर भी I closed the trade yesterday, I believe, yesterday or the day before. So I closed the trade here as soon as we entered supply, although we did go higher from there and buy quite a lot. But yeah, it doesn't really matter. I made what I wanted to in this trade, and yeah, on to the next. So talking about Bitcoin looks very choppy. मतलब बार बार प्राइस ऊपर जाता है. We did try to have some kind of a breakout here, but buyers failed at this level and we did end up going lower. Now what I'm waiting for is I want either a decisive breakdown of this support or a breakout again, and then I'll look to enter trades. But अभी के लिए Bitcoin में मैं कोई trades नहीं ले रहा हूँ because this market looks very choppy and honestly I don't know कि ये किस direction में जाएगा. So I'm looking for a move in either direction, a decisive move, and from there I'll look to take trades in Bitcoin. But अभी के लिए I'm not taking any more trades. So आज की वीडियो में इतना ही. आज का अगर कोई एक चार्ट of the day है तो that is silver. We finally broken the $100 mark, and to be honest ये rally जब शुरू हुई थी तो that seemed very impossible, because to go from $49 to $100, almost double in less than what, a month or two is very crazy, especially for an asset like silver, जो कि average साल में 10-15% return देता है, and it has given now more than 100% returns in just the past couple of months. So that has been a very crazy move from silver, and मैं बहुत खुश हूँ that I was a part of this move, even though ये मेरे मतलब demo account में था, which is not a real account, but still I am still very मतलब delighted that I was able to catch this move and I could be a part of this move. So with that being said, आज के लिए इस वीडियो में इतना ही. I'll be posting another video on Sunday, and वो video will be very educational and very important and helpful for the beginners out there जो कि investing journey अपनी just शुरू कर रहे हैं. It will be a video that will give you sort of like an overview about investing and things that you should be doing and the things that you shouldn't be doing. So उस video में I'll cover all of that, and hopefully you guys will watch that video and you guys will find that video to be helpful. So आज की video में इतना ही, and we'll talk about more stuff in the coming videos. So see you guys in the next video, and thank you so much for watching.